And it was when I was beginning to teach this message. And some of the people that were in my group, I started a group, and some of the people in my group said, we've just heard that such and such big church knows some of their people are over here, and the pastors are talking about how you've started a binding and loosing cult. What are we going to do? I said, well, the best thing I know to do is practice what we preach. That has gotten me out of so many situations. Practice what I preach. I said, we're going to pray, and we're going to bind everybody in that church to God's will. We're going to bind their minds to the mind of Christ. We're going to bind their emotions to the healing balance of the Holy Spirit. And we're going to loose preconceived ideas, wrong beliefs, and wrong patterns of thinking from them and see what God does. And believe it or not, some of those people were so disappointed. That's all? I said, that's all. So we prayed. And do you know that about, 3 weeks later, the pastor's wife called me. This was a huge church. Pastor's wife called me and said, I understand some of our people are attending a class of yours. We're seeing changes in their life. We have someone in our church that we don't know what to do with. We've had her in practically every single one of our parachurch groups. We've had her in everything from women this to women that to survivors of sexual abuse to you name it. And she said, we're losing her. She is shutting down. She won't have anything to do with her children anymore. She won't have anything to do with her husband. Can we send her to your group? I didn't know any better. So I said, sure. So she showed up the following week when we had the morning meeting. She walked in, looked at us, said, my pastors asked me to come here. I've just come from the sexual survivor of abuse group where they expect you to come in and bleed all over the place, everything that's inside of you. And I just want you to know I'm not bleeding for anybody anymore. And I said, well, welcome. Would you like to have a seat?